What if I told you there's a gang that officially doesn't exist, but controls half of the Andaman Sea? They call themselves the Andaman Gang. No symbols, no tattoos, no trail, only whispers, passed through fishermen, smugglers, and vanished ships. Authorities deny their existence. Locals don't dare say the name, because saying it is an invitation. It began in 2014. A ship called the Nirmala Star vanished near North Sentinel Island. Crew, 11 men. Cargo classified. The Coast Guard found nothing but the captain's hat, floating upright, as if still being worn. And one strange thing, a phone signal pinged from the island days after the search was called off. It used the captain's SIM card. Kieran, a fisherman from Port Blair, swore he saw the ship days later. Same color, same name. But it was moving without lights, like a ghost on the water. He told the Navy. They laughed. A week later, his boat washed up on Wandower Beach. Empty. Only his voice remained, captured on his radio recorder. Static. Then, whispering. They're not pirates, they're collectors. Collectors became a rumor across the Andaman Islands. Collectors of what nobody knew, until reports surfaced of missing divers, tourists, researchers, even police officers. Each case had the same signature. Boat stripped clean, equipment gone, GPS wiped. Then came something stranger. Recovered phones with one image inside. A black circle painted on sand. And 7 stones arranged around it. Every photo from a different island. In 2016, a reporter named Anaya Roy arrived in Port Blair. She'd been following missing person threads across Southeast Asia. Every path led to the Andamans. Locals warned her off. She didn't listen. At the airport, she met a man who called himself Dev. He said he used to work for them. But when she checked his ID later, it belonged to someone who died 10 years earlier. Dev told her something that changed everything. The Andaman Gang isn't after money. They're after silence. Anaya rented a boat and followed coordinates Dev gave her. But when she reached the spot, there was no island. Just open water. Her compass spun wildly. Her GPS glitched, flashing a name that didn't exist. Zone 9. Then she heard it. A siren under the water. Not from a ship. From below. A whirlpool rose, metallic objects spinning within. Anaya dove, camera in hand, and found an underwater bunker, half covered in coral. Inside, metal crates labeled, property of Indian Coastal Research Division. But that department had been disbanded in 1998. When Anaya surfaced, Dev was gone. Her boat had been stripped. She barely reached shore. But inside her waterproof bag, her camera still worked. The footage showed Dev standing by the bunker, and behind him, masked figures dragging bodies into the water. One wore a black circle pendant. Days later, Anaya's footage hit the dark web. Within 24 hours, it vanished. So did she. A satellite captured a ship sailing toward Myanmar waters. Name, Nirmala Star. The same vessel lost 7 years earlier. Its transponder was off, but its heat signature showed dozens aboard. Rescue teams were dispatched. They found the ship completely empty, except for fresh food still steaming on plates. And in the captain's room, 7 stones in a circle. Leaked files from a naval whistleblower revealed the existence of Operation Blackcurrant, a covert experiment meant to test communication with isolated human populations. The Andaman Gang, according to the files, was never a gang at all. It was a program, a failed experiment in human obedience and silence. Subjects were taken from prisons, orphanages, and coastal slums, left to survive on isolated islands, no contact, no rules. They were supposed to fade into history, but they didn't. They organized. They built their own empire. And when the project was shut down, they decided to erase everyone who knew. In 2023, a deep-sea drone exploring off South Andaman sent one final transmission, a signal made of human voices, whispering in unison. Zone 9 is awake. Every research vessel nearby reported the same interference, a looping frequency that scrambled navigation, for ships vanished that month. Each belonged to private contractors once hired under Operation Blackcurrant. Someone or something was cleaning house. October 2025. A tourist uploaded a drone video of an uncharted island near Little Andaman. In the sand, a perfect black circle, 7 stones, and one person waving at the camera. It was Anaya Roy, smiling, alive, and behind her, rows of figures in black, watching silently. Then static. The video disappeared within minutes. The uploader's account was deleted. No one's seen him since. But last month, a new vessel was spotted on satellite. Its name burned in white letters. Zone 9. And it's moving straight toward Port Blair.